Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are all doing well. Today I share with you how I make my Ofada stew, also known as Ayanmase stew or Ayanmase sauce, and it is also known to be designer sauce. Of course, it should be designer sauce because this is actually a designer sauce. My name is Mabel, and if today is your first time of tuning in on my channel, you are absolutely welcome. And to all my returning subscribers, I am so glad you came back to watch. Thank you. To begin, I'm going to share with you the list of ingredients which I will be using to make the Ayanmase sauce. Right here, I have a 500 gram of Ofada rice. This rice was actually given to me by my sister. She brought this rice and said I should make it for my mother because my mother is staying with me, and I'll be making this Ofada rice and Ofada sauce for her today. And classic, I know whenever you are going to watch this video, you are going to see how I make good use of the rice you brought. Thank you so much for this rice. I really appreciate it. For the kind of peppers which I will be using, I have some red bell peppers here. All these peppers are just brought out from the freezer, and I'm going to wash them and grate them. I also have the green bell peppers, some red chili peppers, and one green chili. I also have here a large bowl of scotch bonnet peppers. Yes, I really want this to be hot. No, the weather this time around deserves for you to eat something hot. I'm actually using different kinds of peppers and different colors because I believe they all have different flavors and aromas. And right here I have two big bulb of onions. I have the purple onions, and these onions is also known to be red onions, and it's so flavorful. And I also have the white onions for the sweetness. I'll be using both onions. For the proteins, I have here a bowl of intestine. This is actually beef intestine, which I just brought out from the freezer a couple of hours ago. Then I have here a smoked Titus fish, which I'm going to wash and debone, smoked panla fish, the dry prawns. I have the grounded crayfish, some beef seasonings, and I have two momo which I'm going to wash and cut into my desired shapes. I have a cup of palm oil. We are going to be bleaching this palm oil to be able to get the real flavor of Ayanmase. I also have iru, and I'm using a lot of the locust beans in it. I have some cooked egg here which I'm going to be adding to my sauce. And for you to get that real aromatic and local flavor from Ofada rice and Ofada sauce is to eat it in the leaves. You guys, if you have not been dishing your Ofada rice in the leaves, try it and let me know what you think. Now that the rice has been washed, I actually washed the rice a couple of times to ensure it is this bright. The rice actually have its own color, this dark color, and I don't like it, so I actually washed this rice, and I'm going to set this aside and let's begin with the cooking process. In a pot, I already have the beef intestine, and I'm going to season it with some onions, and I'm also adding some salt. I added in some garlic powder, ginger powder, some dry thyme, curry powder, and a little bit of black pepper for more flavors, and I'm adding a chicken seasoning cube to this. and I'm going to stir and combine everything together. I'll cover this and I'll put it on the fire to cook on the low heat for at least the first 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, I went to check on it, and look at that, it has released its own juice. I'm just going to combine everything and add in more hot water for it to continue cooking for another 10 minutes. While on the other hand, I also have a pot of boiling water. Add some salt to this, some onions, and I'm also going to drizzle in some vegetable oil before I will add the washed rice. And I'm going to combine this together, cover it, and allow it to start cooking. It's been 10 minutes already, and I'm going to check on the meat, and look at that, the meat is already cooked. I'm just going to take this off the heat and set it aside. Then I'm going to place a saucepan on the stove, add in the palm oil to bleach it, and I'm going to cover this and leave this to bleach for 8 to 10 minutes. And once it is completely bleached, I'm still going to leave it for another 5 minutes to cool down. And look at what the palm oil is looking like right now. You can see it has been bleached, and some dirt actually settled to the bottom of the pan. Right now, I'm going to transfer this from the pan, and I will reintroduce it back gently into the saucepan again. And look at that dirt. Look at everything that was actually at the bottom of the palm oil. We don't want this, so I'm going to trash this. And once the oil has heated up a bit, I'm going to add the red onions or the purple onions, whichever you call it, and start to fry this. I'm actually frying this for like 2 minutes so it can release its flavors. I really need a lot of flavors right here in the kitchen. So it's been 2 minutes right now. I'm going to add the locust beans to that and continue stirring this to stir fry and let everything just melt together beautifully. Let everything fry together beautifully. Once that is done, I'm going to add some of the grinded crayfish to it, and I'll continue to stir immediately. You don't want your crayfish to be sitting down so it does not burn. You need to stir everything together. Now that everything has been completely combined together, the palm oil is bubbling, and that is because of the crayfish which I added. And I'm going to add the dry prawns right now, and I'm going to stir in on that for like 2 minutes before I will start to add the peppers. And I'm going to add in the white onions. Just look at the colors. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. It's actually looking so amazing, and it smells beautifully, you guys. I'm going to combine everything together now, and just look at that. Look at the combinations of the color. This is why it needs to be called designer sauce indeed. It has different colors. Different colors. One people, different colors. One people. So right now, when everything has been beautifully combined together like this, I'm going to season it with a little bit of salt. Then I'm going to add the beef seasoning. Combine this together before I will add the momo and the smoked pala fish, since these are the toughest parts of the proteins. As I guess, I'm just going to carefully combine everything together, then add some of the beef stock to it, Cover this and allow this to cook for the first 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes and look at that. Oh my goodness, this is so good. It's looking beautiful and it smells amazing. It smells delicious. It smells inviting. You guys, I don't know how to qualify this sauce. I'm going to combine everything together now and look at that. It is so good. This is so good, you guys. Once everything has been combined, it's time for me to add the smoked mackerel fish, and I'm going to combine that into it, and I'm going to add the cooked intestine into it. So I'm just going to combine everything beautifully, add the eggs to it, and I'm also going to add the remaining stock. Cover this and allow this to simmer for another 2 minutes. This is 2 minutes later. I came to check it and oh my god, just look at this. It is so good. I'm just going to combine everything together and I'm going to finish it up with a little bit more of the grounded crayfish to awaken everything in it. And I'm going to stir that together, cover it, and take it off the heat. While I also checked on the rice, and it is done. It is done. It is looking beautiful. Look at the color, and the color is so good. So if you are still watching this video, that means you actually like what you are seeing. Please click on the like button. It really helps me out a lot. It also enables me to know you like me to do more of this kind of videos. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click on that subscribe button and also turn on your bell notification so as to get notified each time I upload a new video. Share this video to your friends and family. Thank you also so much for watching. See you again in my next one. Bye.